What is function calling in LLMs? Let's pause here for a gentle moment, because the heart of function calling is beautifully simple once it settles in your mind. It's how an LLM stops making educated guesses and starts acting with precision, almost like handing a technician a perfectly written job card that lists exactly what needs doing. Instead of loose text, the model returns a small JSON packet naming the function and its inputs, just like giving a mechanic a parts list or a pharmacist a prescription with exact dosages. Your backend does the real work, checking weather, converting currencies, calculating tax estimates, or verifying product inventory, and the model transforms that output into a warm, human response. All we're really doing is giving language intelligence a clean doorway into reliable action. Interviewers often ask, why not rely on prompts? And the confident reply is that prompts drift, while function calls stay grounded and predictable. Don't worry if this still feels new. Once you picture these calls as simple, structured task handoffs, the whole idea becomes intuitive and empowering. You're building instincts that will serve you for years. How function calling works. Let's take this slowly from the beginning, so the flow feels natural. A user asks something simple, like the weather in Mumbai, and the LLM recognizes this isn't conversational, it's a task. It creates a function call, almost like writing a clean instruction slip, and your backend executes it, retrieves the real data, and hands it back for the model to craft a warm, friendly answer. Another way to imagine this is a relay race. The model carries the baton for understanding, your system carries it for action, and the model finishes with clarity. At its core, this is just a clean handoff between language and tools. Real systems use this pattern for order status checks, airline seat availability, appointment scheduling, and real-time currency conversion. Interviewers may ask how the model knows which tool to call, and the strong reply is that schemas guide its choices. If this feels technical, don't worry. After a few examples, it becomes as natural as asking a clerk to check the back room. This rhythm is the foundation of reliable AI behavior. Why function calling powers AI agents? Let's step back for a moment, because this is where everything clicks. Function calling gives an LLM real agency by unlocking live data, precise calculations, and multi-step workflows. It's a tenant PowerPoint. Without tools, the model is like a navigator using an old map. With tools, it taps live systems, calculators, and enterprise platforms to act with confidence. Think of it like snapping Lego blocks together. Reasoning on one side, accurate real-world action on the other. This is why companies use it for fraud scoring, logistics routing, claim verification, policy compliance checks, customer churn prediction, and genomics similarity searches. Interviewers may ask why we don't let the model do everything itself. And the strongest answer is that tools guarantee accuracy, auditability, and regulatory compliance. If chaining tools feels abstract right now, don't worry. Once you walk through a simple multi-step workflow, the structure becomes clear and intuitive. Look, this is the moment where AI systems stop being chat interfaces and start feeling like thoughtful, capable teammates. You're learning the essence of real agent design. Key follow-up interview questions. Let's soften this and make the interview mindset feel lighter, because these questions sound tougher than they are. A schema is just the model's instruction guide. It names the function, explains its purpose, and lists the inputs, just like a menu describes dishes and ingredients. The key difference from prompting is reliability. Prompts allow creativity, but function calls enforce structure, which is why billing systems, subscription renewals, tax estimators, and customer service bots rely on them. Interviewers may ask how you handle errors, and you can mention retries, validation, and fallback responses, exactly like any mature production API. They may also ask, can an agent chain multiple tools? And the calm answer is yes. Agent frameworks allow step-by-step orchestration. Another common question is, how do you prevent hallucinated tool calls? And the strong reply is intent detection, strict schemas, and limiting tool availability. They may even ask, how do you prevent infinite tool loops? And the confident answer is guardrails, step limits, and final answer conditions. Don't worry if this feels dense. The simple idea behind all these questions is predictable behavior. Interviewers value clarity more than complexity, and you're building that clarity now. Real-world agent workflow. Let's take a calm breath here, because this workflow becomes elegant once you see its natural rhythm. A user speaks normally, the LLM identifies the intent, selects the right function, executes it through your backend, validates the result, shapes a clear response, and logs everything for monitoring. Picture it like a relay baton, moving smoothly from understanding to action to explanation, and finally to oversight. This pattern powers onboarding flows in fintech, insurance claim triage, patient scheduling assistance, e-commerce operations, HR automations, and full ML ops runbooks. Interviewers often ask which step matters most, and a strong answer is intent detection, because choosing the wrong tool derails the whole chain. They might also ask how you monitor real-world agents, and the confident reply is logging, safety guardrails, replay systems, and anomaly alerts. Don't worry if the sequence still feels procedural. Once you walk through a concrete example, the flow becomes second nature. You're not just learning a workflow, you're developing the instincts that define great AI engineers. Don't worry if you are a back out. Great job learning today. If this helped you feel clearer or more confident for your AI or ML interviews, tap like so more learners can find you. If you want simple guidance for every interview topic, subscribe so you never miss the next lesson. You can share your questions in the comments. I read them, and they help me choose what to teach next. And if you know someone preparing for interviews, feel free to share this with them. Keep going. You're improving with every step. I'm here to help you grow.